Namaste, friends. Welcome to PSSM Austria, to the PMC channel. We are having every Tuesday a great highest wisdom from Patriji teachings. Uh, so, given teaching we given by Madam uh, Madam Selvaraj, Ragini Selvaraj here to teach us and to through her experiences, through her meditation. Then she is guiding us and she is teaching and sharing the wisdom, highest wisdom also for us. Today is the topic, laws of spiritual science. Let us see what it is, and let us learn. Let us listen to her, and let us say a warm welcome to Ragini ma'am. Today, Ragini Selvaraj ma'am is from India. She is a meditation coach, but and also she read lot of books and many teachings she read, she heard through Patriji. The teachings is coming today. She is giving her warm welcome, madam. Ragini madam, warm welcome to you. Please, the stage is yours. Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear Satya. Greetings to you, dear friends of Austria and rest of the world. Welcome to Patriji's teachings. Today we are going to learn another deeper subject about the life, about us, and the true nature of this life. So we're not just this body, we're not just this mind, we are the souls. Patriji used to address us like my dear gods, my dear friends, and my dear masters. So when he said that we are gods, it doesn't mean that we are already God. We are in the journey. So to understand, when we know that what is the destination, and if we know the path, so that would be very easy for us. Over the centuries, this path was not disclosed to us in such a simple ways. That is why we did not see such a big greater revolution. Pyramid spiritual societies movement founded by our Guru Patriji. When he understood this laws of spiritual science, uh, like uh, we are learning about all the knowledge of this physical materialistic world, how to earn money to become a doctor, to become an engineer, and a lot of other things we are learning to earn money. But we are not learning the the science of the spirit. So when we say we are not this body, we are the spirit. So the spirit, which you call it as an Atman in Sanskrit. So it is all pervading, all knowing. It is in us also. So if this also is understood, just like how we are learning science, physics, chemistry, this is also part of it. When we learn this, when we come to this uh, knowledge of knowingness, then truly we will understand that we are the gods in a journey, and we truly behave like that. We become conscious. So today we are going to understand about the six spiritual laws of science uh, taught to us by Patriji. So this is a continuation of the topic which we have um, known in the last week, friends, about the evolution of the souls. So before we begin, as usual, we meditate so that we are in the right energy, because if you're not in the right energy, it is not possible for us to truly understand the knowledge. So let us all silence a mind, put a mind to silence, rest our body and mind, and truly experience the spirit within us. The meditation process is very simple. Just sit in a comfortable position wherever you are. Cross your legs, cross your palms, clasp your fingers like this and put it on your lap. Relax your total body. Totally, your shoulders, your hip region, your knees, your forehead, your frowns, inside. All organs, relax them totally with a gentle inner smile. Beautiful inner smile inside you. Let us smile for this beautiful day with a deep gratitude for this meditation and our Guru Patriji. Now, put your attention near your nose and gently observe the natural breathing that is happening, how the breath is going in and how the breath is coming out. Just be the witness to your breath. There might be thoughts arising in your mind. Do not give attention to your thoughts, any emotions, any feelings. In this moment, the only responsibility is to observe the breath, just like a good student, an obedient student. Let's all become the students of a life, to know the life and its greater aspects, greater gifts. Meditation is the only path, friends. Just be an watcher, just be a witnesser. Throughout this lifetime and many lifetimes, this breath is our eternal companion. Believing our eternal companion, we are running away and away. We're chasing the outer things. The kingdom of God is within us. To reach the kingdom of the God, breath is the only way. Just become one with your breath. Last 1 minute. Let us make a common intention, friends. Let there be peace in this world. Let every being on this world be happy, joyful. Let us all live as one family. Let there be paradise on the earth. Let the peace be restored. Ten seconds. Deep gratitude to our Guru Patriji for initiating us to this meditation. Gently put your palms on your eyes like this. 3210. Pleasantly when your eyes rise. We all pyramid masters will not leave any occasion unclapped. By clapping, we share a joy. But whenever we are meditating, we share this joy with a background of applause. So, big claps to this meditation. And also, let us give deep gratitude thanks to dear Satyaji for conducting this meditation sessions and Patriji's teaching sessions to Austria and Europe team. And there is another good news, dear friends. November 11th, Patriji's birthday. Here we are celebrating. So all over the world, we are celebrating as a vegetarian day. Live and let live. God has mercy on us, and we ask mercy, God, like to shower His mercy on us. So when we are asking something, it is sure that we need to give the same thing to others. So when we are killing animals and eating for our taste and for our fancies and for other luxuries and comforts, so there is no meaning in seeking mercy from God. If you're giving, then only you'll get it. What you sow, so shall you reap. So, Patriji, main vision was a non-violent atmosphere, live and let live, not to kill any animal for any personal or for any other motive. Live and let live. They are like our brothers and sisters. We have to become the voice of this voiceless, and we are conducting many vegetarian rallies, raising the voice for them to stop killing, stop being so violent. All the war which we are seeing outside is only because of the cruel nature which has been inside us, which we are killing those little beings. That is why even we are being killed. So Austria team is taking a great initiative led by Satyaji and her team. So all the masters who are resonating with this, uh, please join her in this great event. There would be a silent vegetarian rally for plant-based food. So you all, I request all of you to be part of this great event, to be the voice of the voiceless. Thank you, friends. And let's come back to the topic. So, PSSM society is not any religious, or it is not promoting any religion, or it is not against the religion. This is all about the science. The whole universe um, is to understand the life, uh, physical science, and even the spiritual science is also required so that we can live this, understand the bigger aspects of the life, just like a frog which is in the well doesn't know that there is much bigger world outside. So we also, if we are not knowing the knowledge, we also think that this lifetime is only this much and nothing more than that, and we are suffering. When we come out of the well, when there is a knowledge, knowingness, and then we see the magnificence of this life, like a frog coming out of the well and see the oceans, rivers, and the whole world outside, then the world is known to it. In the same way, when we are knowing this knowledge, the greater aspects of a life is known, especially understanding life and the death also. So, spiritual science is all about knowing this life, knowing the life before, and knowing that there is life after also. When we know there is something after or afterwards also, then there is no fear. We don't try to hold it. We don't try to run away from it. We don't try to escape it. And knowing the laws of the universe. This whole universe is run by few laws. It is beyond the religions, beyond the human understandings. Whatever it is, it follows its rules, just like seasons, just like weather conditions, everything, every cycle is in a sequence, systematic. Likewise, everything is in there is a law that is following. So the spiritual science is all about understanding the universe laws. So last week we understood about the evolution of the souls, and how we start our journey from mineral kingdom to plant kingdom, and then we take a form from animals to we take the form of human. So from the beginning of the human, we there also we have distinguished into different parts: baby, infant, baby, young, mature, and then old soul, and then and the infinite soul, like Jesus, Buddha, and all the great enlightened beings, liberated souls. So then ultimately we reach to that state of the God state. So Jesus told that you can also become like me. So how to become like that? It is when we understand the spiritual laws, there is a possibility for us to become like that. So it is not that you're just listening and then going back and you're going back to your work with your regular routine work. You need to remind it again and again, try to understand it, interpret it, and how much you're able to grasp it, at least to that extent, start living it. As if that only is the truth, start living your truth, how much you're able to perceive. So today, uh, Patriji's teachings, so he taught us here about the 6 laws of spiritual science. So last time when we understood about the soul's evolution, from baby soul, infant to baby, there was a transition happening. So how does infant, how many lifetimes it will take? 100, maybe 500. So after 500, how it will change? So that is still a question for us. How it can, how the when, what is the timing that will an infant will turn into a baby? What is the timing that infant will turn into a young soul? When does this evolution happens? So there will be some other hidden knowledge in it. So that hidden knowledge is revealed here. So here Patriji says that the first point we need to understand is we all are made up of consciousness. We are evolving from the consciousness. So the first law is law of consciousness that we need to understand. For example, I'm showing this glass to you. So this glass is there. I'm holding this glass. So how this glass is held? I'm holding it. My hands are holding it. Then my body is holding it. And where I'm hold, I'm sitting on the chair. So I'm sitting, and where is this chair? This is on the floor. And again, this building is in the ground. Okay, the ground is holding it. Then again, the ground, the earth is there. So where the earth is, it is in the solar system. So again, the solar system, the total galactic solar system, central solar system. In this way, galaxies and all that. So everything, for everything, there is something behind which is holding it. And ultimately, when we reach, that is all that is. Never anything is without the backup. Without that, this is not. Without me, this glass cannot be there. And without this ground, I cannot sit. Likewise, so in the same way, to understand the law of consciousness, so it is the all that is the main thing, the law of consciousness. Everything is made out of consciousness. Just like there is mud, and from that mud we make different pots, glasses, pottery, and all that. Likewise, we are all made up of consciousness. Everything is evolving from the consciousness. Just like there is a big ocean, and in the big ocean, um, ocean is full of water. We are taking a pot of water from it. So the water which we are taking in the pot is also the part of the ocean. We have just been separated by the pot, but that water is also belongs to the ocean. We have taken from it. In the same way, we all are the part of the consciousness operating as in this body. We are also part of the consciousness. Just like there is a pot, and in the pot there is water. That water belongs to ocean. That pot also belongs to ocean. In the same way, the consciousness is there, and the consciousness, we are part of it. So there is nothing which is not part of the consciousness. This whole universe is embedded inside this consciousness only. All the things that are evolving is part of consciousness. You can understand this in a very simple way. A big tree is there. It is giving yielding so many fruits. Then again, those fruits we are planting, and again, so many fruits are coming. So there is an original seed, original tree. From there, all everything is continuing. So every fruit that is being generating another tree is also part of the original tree. Nothing is separate. We all are interconnected. So when I'm saying that we all, it doesn't mean just we human beings. We human beings think we are the rulers, we are the powerful beings. We have every right on this land. We are buying lands, we are occupying lands and saying that this is mine, and we have become so cruel. So this land belongs to every being, to the plants, to the birds, to the insects, every beauty, and you think whichever is not beautiful, everything. This whole land belongs to everything. It is not only us. Just because you have some knowledge, just because you are powerful, you don't have any right to damage any other, destruct any other thing. It is all expressing, just like we will not kill our own siblings. We will not kill our own children because there is love. We think they are us. But we are ready to kill a chicken. We are ready to kill lamb because we think that we have right on it. We can do whatever we want. So in the same way, just think that there is some other big animal like dinosaurs have returned and they started killing us and our children. Then how it would be? The same thing we are doing to the beautiful innocent beings. So let us be gentle. The law of consciousness says that everything is interconnected. We all are part of this one consciousness. So this first point is law of consciousness. Everything is coming from there itself. The source is that. So when we are siblings, we are six children of a mother. If we are, so we all belong. We all children belong to the mother. Mother loves us, and we also love our mother. We will not harm each other. Sisters and brothers will not harm each other because we are brothers and sisters. Likewise, we are the children of the consciousness. We are all brothers and sisters. We are not supposed to harm each other and live and let live. We all should live uh, with freedom. We should live in peace, and we should make considerately arrange that peace for others also. Should not make others suffer because of our any in doing. This is the first point, the law of consciousness. So this law of consciousness, every time it takes in different forms, and it expresses itself in different ways is the first point we need to understand. The second point is law of incarnation and reincarnation. So and in this first point where uh, the baby soul, the infant souls, everything come into the law of consciousness. Here again, when we reach to a state of matured soul, I will let you know. So the law of reincarnation, it means birth and rebirth. So as long as we are truly not evolved, truly the knowledge is not dawned inside us, we will just like an animal, it just goes, it has its foods and it mates, and again it sleeps and it barks. It just lives with instincts. Likewise, we also will be wandering, and we will be living in instincts, action, reactions, and in this way, uh, when there is a completion of the timing, we take the human form, the baby infant to baby soul comes. So in the baby souls, we understood that we will be killing each other, and sometimes we will be killed. So this is happening, but we do not know why all this are happening. We only know that somebody is coming to hit us. It's better you hit first. So this is our thought. So here what happens? We are hurting others, and we are being hurt, and slowly, here at least 300 to 400 incarnations. Like, we take birth, we have so many experiences, then again we go back, the death happens. So when we are going back, what are the intense feelings we had? Suppose we have been, somebody has cheated us, somebody has killed us, or there is a lot of hatred, aggression in us. So all those intense hatred, all those intense feelings which you had, you will be dying. All the greediness, all the desires, unfulfilled desires, especially I can say about the greediness. With all those imprints, you die. So when you die, this body disintegrates, but your mental body takes all those imprints, and again it comes back with the same imprints. In what state you are leaving your body, in the same state you will come back. You will come back. Suppose if I have been a killer, so next, again in my next lifetime, I will be the same thing. If I'm a cheater, I'll be the same thing. And if I've been a sufferer in my last lifetime, so I will come back and the same thing will repeat. If in this lifetime I had a very bad experience with my husband, I've been cheated 10 times and more, and then again, when I come back, because I have not learned my lessons. I'm not aware. I'm blind. I'm not understanding why these things are happening. So until we learn our lessons, the same things would be repeated to us in our life. So we will be coming back and undergoing different experiences. So the spiritual science says is what exactly we are seeing this is. Suppose if there is any destruction in somebody's life, we are thinking, oh, this person's life was so sad. He's always killing, he's always in the jail, always beating someone. Such a cruel life is living, we think. Because we think that living a peaceful, joyful, silent life is only the greater life. And if somebody is suffering, if somebody is poor and somebody is cruel, is living such kind of life. For example, you can take Hitler. He has lived such a disastrous life, destructed so many people. So we count him as a very negative soul, and he is not. There is no compassion and there is no growth in his life. That is what is our understanding. But here Patriji says every experience which you are undergoing, whether you are conscious or unconscious, is adding up to your evolution. Everything that what all experience you're undergoing is adding up to your evolution. So you take an example of the Hitler. He has done the destruction to 1001%. So that 1001, usually if it is 100, but he has exceeded himself up to 1000. So he has gathered all the experiences of the baby soul, and then he will graduate to the next soul, that is the young soul. So the point of understanding here is we will be uh, coming back into the same circles of life until we complete all this. Baby soul is all about negative things, all the cruel animal instinct things. So until you complete all that life, you have the totality experience of that life. When that is completed, you enter into the next level. So baby is completed, then you enter into the young soul. Young soul is at least you will not harm others until they harm you. This is a state I told you. So here you will again keep gathering your experience. There is a little improvement in your life. There is little understanding in your life to be little safe, not to harm others so that they will not harm you. In this way, you're also gathering your experience. Sometimes you're being cheated. Sometimes there is a chance that you're also cheating others. Sometimes you're speaking lies, but sometimes again going to God and you're asking for forgiveness. Sometimes there is hatred. Sometimes you're a politician. For few, you're a good person. For few, you're not a right person. So there is a mix of this life experiences. So all these experiences we think, the negative experiences we think is there is no growth in our life. But according to the spiritual science, the laws of the universe, every incident that is happening in our life, or if no incident is also not happening, that also then also there is a progress in our life. Every moment, every situation, as the time is passing, there is growth that is happening. So we're not just this body, we're not just this atoms, we're not just this molecules, we're not just this energy, we're not just this mind, we are the consciousness in the whole. And now we are taking different forms, and we are taking the experiences. We have taken experience of a lizard, of a snake, of a bird, of beautiful plants, flowers, and now we have taking the experience of being cruel, being killed, and then killing. You have all this experience inside you. That is why when you see when it is something which is very disastrous, there is a pain, choking pain inside you, because that is part of you. There is a reptilian brain inside you. There is a cruel baby soul already inside you. You have already experienced this. So you incarnate and reincarnate. From the consciousness state, we are taking the form of matter, and the mind is developing, and through the development of the mind there is a progress that is happening. So you're involving with your life. When you were an animal, you are not involved, you are just going with the instinct. But here you are involving. There was always the choice whether to beat that person back or not, but you're beating, sometimes you're forgiving. So this involvement in the life will expand a life, will give colorful lives. You see so many movies outside. Every movie has a different story. And when you listen to a person's story, every person story is different. Just like a fingerprints doesn't match, everybody have their own stories to tell, and they do not match because every person is taking experience in different way. For that matter, if a mother has three children, the same they are exposed to the same atmosphere, the same environment, whatever it is in the family. But one person becomes an intellectual, one person becomes um uh, very bad person, one person doesn't do anything. Now, how this is happening? So everybody is perceiving it in different ways. When mother says you're not supposed to do, one child listens to it, and one child listens to it on the other side. What it listens that it is not supposed to do, it does it. So perceiving, everybody is perceiving it in different way, and they are having a different experience. So here, one simple understanding we need to have, friends, that when we see such kind of different variations in our life, in personal or family or outside, we should only understand that everything is their experience, they are evolving. It doesn't mean that we are just silent. Whatever the basic knowledge, the right knowledge we know, we can share it with them. But in the inside, we should understand that still they are in the baby and the young soul state. So it is not so possible for them to immediately bring the changes in them. That animal instinct to they have to evolve into a greater brains, into the divine. So it takes time. More experiences have to be added into their life. So here, I'll tell one experience to you, friends, to understand this. So before coming into meditation, I was not from my childhood. Parents, my mother She would not allow us to go and play with outside friends and anything. So we were three sisters. So we three used to play everything that was in the house only. And so I didn't know the outside world. And I got married and it has ended in 2 months. So that has put more trouble into my life. So I just closed my life. There was no outside life. There was no connection to the outside world. The moment I came into meditation, then I started meeting people, understanding all the belief systems vanished, and I started meeting people and knowing the true life and listening to everybody's experiences. So all these experiences has given me the knowledge. So that is without this adding up knowledge, I wouldn't have evolved so much. If I was just in my four closed in the four doors, I wouldn't have evolved so much. Thanks to my guru Patriji that he has allowed me to be into the society to serve the society. So I gain knowledge. Though it is good experience or bad experience, everything is an experience. I just got hold of the truth that yes, even if any bad is happening also, okay, this is my one of the experiences. So every experience will enrich us, whatever it is. How you take it as it depends upon you. So as we are evolving like this, then slowly comes the third is law of karma. So as there is an evolution of the consciousness, first we do not know when we are in the conscious level, we are taking the forms, incarnating, taking incarnations, coming and birthing life cycles. Then slowly, when there is a little evolution in a life, you have killed many people, you have been cruel, ruthless. So at one point of time, the whole world will hate you. So at that point, everybody is looking at you with a hatred eyes. What do you feel, friends? You think that, oh my God, now it is enough. Now it's better. There is hope. There is at least someone for me who would love me, who would respect me, who will take care of me. That thought will definitely come. If even your children are being killed, you're left alone. So in that moment, there is a realization in us. Oh my God, I've been so ruthless. At that moment, there is an understanding, the law of karma. What you sow, so shall you reap. The cause and effect, whatever you're doing, giving back to that is only coming back to your life. So this is the main turning point in our life, friends. Understanding the law of karma. Here, usually people become religious and they listen to the God's lives, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita, teachings of Jesus, Quran, and all these teachings. So slowly, slowly we understand we're not supposed to harm others. If we are harming others, the same thing would come. Do try to do good, you get good. So here, from here onwards, the progress of our life will be little faster because you're understanding life, you're trying to do good things and not troubling others and all that. So this matter is slowly, slowly becoming an energy being. First is the law of consciousness, incarnation, then the cause and effect. So the progression is happening, and now what happens when the law of cause and effect happens? So if the law of karma will start applying on us, and even many lifetimes pass off, and we would not know why this has happened. And from young soul to when you reach to the mature soul, in this point, you come to understand this cause and effect. Okay, in I have cheated one person in my past. So now let us forget about the past lives, okay? Everybody cannot experience. I have one experience here in my life. So in when I was in my teenage, my marriage was fixed. It was a family arrangement. So when that marriage was fixed, that person whom my marriage was fixed, there was an I had my friend. I was very shy kind of a person, so I called my friend. You please come. He's coming. We'll have to go to the university and all that. So she came, and they both become very close. They both became very close, and at a point of time, they became intimate also. So this has shocked me, and my sisters have seen that the marriage was cancelled. Though I was admitted in the hospital seeing such a thing, because I never knew that people cheating and all that, that knowledge was not known to me. This is long, very 25 years back, 25 to 30 years back, I can say. So in that moment, that story happened and the marriage was cancelled. Later, 15 years, 20 years back again, I meet the same friend. So she was hesitating to talk, but the past is past, so I just went and talked to her, and she narrated her story. When she narrated the story, exactly the same thing. She introduced her friend to the husband, to her husband. So the same thing happened. It was much bigger also. So that person, he left her for that other woman, and she has left alone with her two kids. I was so shocked that law of karma, even it will not leave even the single point of it. The cause and effect is so perfect. There is a conscience that is recording everything, and it will return back everything. So that is why the Lord says, you don't uh, take judgments. You don't give judgments. Vengeance is mine. You don't go and run and do it, run for your try to judge people and punish them. The Lord will punish them because I just left them. If they were in love, let them get married. And I was just silent. I didn't curse them, nothing happened. But the universe had its own course. Then I understood that how perfect is cause and effect. I share this always to understand the cause and effect, friends. So be cautious of whatever you're doing that is coming back to us. And if you're possibly harming others in innocent people or harming others, because as long as you're cheat people, it is okay. But if you're cheating the righteous people, it will come back to us in thousandfold. So the cause and effect is the only main universe law that is applicable on the earth. So this is from here onwards, the cause and effect life is applicable until a liberation. Law of karma. Then the law of constant progression. The same thing, the constant progression says that every time, see in this experience, when uh, I have when that person has troubled me, it was uh, they didn't know, they were not conscious, but when they came across the same thing, then she understood that what she was doing. So it was a learning experience to her. So it will take sometimes this lifetime or many lifetimes also. This cause and effect is continued because we see life only as only this lifetime. Or if we meet people within 10 years, we see this. But from their childhood, what they are, what the future is in store for them, we do not know. So we should not worry about those punishment that they should be punished. Universe will take care of it. We should make sure that we are not part of such any negative effects troubling others. Main point we need to understand this, friends. And the law of constant progression is every time, whatever it is, you are moving, you are suppose we say some people will say, how are you? Yes, I'm fine. There is no change in their life. There is no progress in their life. They are just like that. So we think that what is it? There is no change in their life. So it is in our it is our opinions. But actually, this law says even if you're just like that, without any movement, without any change in your life, also, there is a progress that is happening. They're evolving. The soul is evolving. So, just like uh, involuntary ourselves, there every 6 months, the whole of the body, and every 1 year, the whole cell structure is again being renewed. The whole new body is happening. So the change is happening or no? It is happening. So inside their the knowledge, whatever is surrounding them, they are grasping it. Outside, maybe we do not see any change in them, but inside, even if it is negative, people are repeating their mistakes. So it means they're not learning the lessons. That is why they're repeating. For us, we think this person doesn't learn. They're always repeating. But there will come a point that they will lose their hand, they'll lose their pride, they'll lose their whatever the respect they have. At that point, they realize, some point or the other, they realize. Even in Bhagavad Gita and even in the Jesus story, the Judas, whatever he has done, so in the last moment when he has showed, when he has told the secret to the people over there, when Jesus was put on the cross, he realized and he will commit suicide. So he will realize. So at some point of the time, they will realize. So our point is not worrying about why people not being punished, why people are not getting what they want, but we should focus on we are not part of such negative things and focus on learning, evolving, and moving. So whatever it is, positive and negative, there is a progression is happening. So it we know the story of the tortoise and the hare. They both are in the competition. So tortoise, rabbit will run and it will go and sleep. So tortoise slowly, it will crawl and it will reach and it will win. So moment to moment also the growth is happening. We should trust that things will move and at any given point of time will reach a destination. The progressing is happening. And here I would like to remind another point is the progression is happening, but whenever a person suicides, when a person is committing suicide, then the soul evolution will again fall back to the animal kingdom, to the worst animal kingdom. Again, we have to come evolve from baby soul to again we have to evolve. So this is the only default setting where again the soul will not progress and it will go back and fall down. Otherwise, the soul is always evolving. That is why in the spiritual law they say never you should commit suicide. So if you have done something wrong, you're not able to face, you change the people, you change the place, you change your name, you go off to any other place where nobody will recognize. You run away from there and you start a new life. And if everything happens, you build up your life. If you can again sit right, you come back, or else don't come back. But you need to save your soul. You're not supposed, because this is the gift of God. You don't have any right to disturb, damage it, and end it forcefully, because we all are coming with a purpose. Whenever there is an incarnation happening, we design a life and we come that will execute this plan. So it is the master plan, the divine plan. So when you forcefully end it, you are stopping the God's plan, divine plan. So that is horrible. Even the negative humiliations, losses, somebody has cheated, somebody has raped you, whatever the worst situations, you face it is the first point, or else you can leave that place and go away and make a new life out of wherever it is. Whatever the lowest state you fall, you should not give up your life. You should start your life. The false prestige, false pride, what people will think, what happens, what is my face, all these are all man-made opinions and judgments which are not in true in the spiritual way. Okay, hope I'm clear. Thank God this point I could cover, I could remember this. And because the whole world, many teenagers, not only teenagers, even the mature people are facing this, friends. So remember, Patriji very clearly told about this point. Not to suicide. It's a crime against the cosmos. Now the important, beautiful point, which I love, is law of hastening the evolution. This is where from a young soul to mature to old soul to transcending soul happens. So, once you understand the law of karma, cause and effect, then there are few people who are just like that. They don't worry unless something comes to their. But There are few people who understand life. They don't want to harm others, so they start doing good deeds, helping the animals, helping the poor, downtrodden, helping the needy, helping poor children for education, helping them clothes, orphanages, old age homes, the taking care of the nature. So they will be part of contribution. Socially, they'll start helping anyone in the help and the need. So whenever you extend yourself and try to help others. So here, what is happening is the more and more life is being added to you. So when the life is being added to you, there is a your soul evolution. The process is hastening, means it is becoming faster. 2 times, 10 times, 100 times more is improving. So whenever doing good things to others, you might think that you're not being appreciated back, you're not being getting back the rewards. So you don't worry, the rewards are being counted up over there and they will be added to you. Our soul is evaluating whenever you're helping others, whenever you're praying for others. Patriji says, don't be fools praying for yourself. Don't be selfish. Don't pray. Pray for others. Pray for the well-being of the others. So we need to pray whenever you're praying for others, that the whole world be peaceful, joyful. So in that moment, there is a soul is in the evolution. When you're sharing your financial contributions, whenever you're sharing your knowledge with others, whenever you're sharing your house, whenever you're sharing your ideas, whenever you're guiding others, whenever you're teaching others, unconditionally, expect without expectations, more and more your soul is evolution is happening. That is why we all pyramid masters are teaching meditation. So we are helping people to learn meditation, practice meditation, because they all will be coming out of suffering. So in this way, our soul is evolved. So from old soul to we want to transcend a soul. We want to become an infinite soul, a liberated soul. So whenever you're teaching meditation to others, so we are the process hastening. And whenever you're reading books of a great enlightened masters, autobiography of yogi, of Paramahansa Yogananda. So he has, in that book, he has given the stories, life histories, biographies of so many other great enlightened masters. So what is happening whenever we are listening to them? Their life experiences are also being added to us. So in this way, there is one lifetime more, there is much faster growth. And whenever you know that this is right and this is wrong, for example, there is a fire over there, and one person, he went and put his hand in that fire, his hand is burnt. So but I'm watching from behind, so it is not necessary for me also to go and put that hand in the fire and burn it. By seeing, I have learned that, okay, so if I put my hand over there, I'll burn, so I will not do it. So that experience is added to me. In the same way, the great experiences of all the enlightened masters, whenever we are reading, so that experience would be faster, and we also would be upgraded to that level of the master's energies. Whenever you're reading the book, Swami Rama, Lopsang Rampa, and Patriji has written so many books, Bhagavad Gita, the Bible, whatever it is. Whenever you're reading the scriptures in a new way of understanding, truly to practice it, our evolution is fasting. And in our pyramid society, we practice meditation for this hastening, and we practice, we construct pyramids. Pyramids are 3 times, give us more, 3 times more energy. They are the temples beyond the religion. It is a temple of oneness. When we are constructing pyramids, we are hastening a process, and we construct vegetarian rallies. We are become the voice of the voiceless, non-violence, peace. We are standing for the peace, so we are hastening the process. And there's a Sajjana Sangatya. We gather like this and we discuss about the great enlightened masters, our experiences, meditation experience, great works, group meditations. So we are hastening our process. So our PSSM society is all about hastening the process evolution of the soul from mature to old soul to liberated soul. Yeah. We all are in this state. So anybody practicing meditation, teaching meditation, and reading books, the great enlightened masters books, not just any book, but the right books prescribed by Patriji, reading and practicing, and as practicing compassion, being a friend to everyone, unconditional compassion. I'm not talking about the unconditional love. I'm talking about the unconditional compassion. When you practice this, you are your soul's evolution is super fast to the power of n. A big round of applause, friends. So apsism is in this uh, fifth law of hastening the evolution, friends. Then comes the ultimate sixth law. Before I say this sixth law, friends, we need to understand that even sometimes if you're stopping, the right things will happen. And all these knowledge, if you're not practicing, it is waste. So you should keep on practicing and keep on evolving. Living the knowledge is more important. And ultimately, your seeking should be for uh, your soul evolution to become a liberated soul. So, action, reaction, everything you should uh, keep in your mind and work for the collective. Whatever you are evolving, that is being affected in the collective also. So, the sixth law is law of infinite possibilities. So, just like in the when we are in the law of constant progression. So Patriji here says one example. You just see the stars in the sky. How many are there? Many. So Patriji says, likewise, there are so many bad, bad habits, and there are so many good habits also. Okay. So everything is adding up to the experience. So your point is which side of you are. If you know that this is not right, if you know that this is not right, you're not supposed to do. So anything according to your conscience, you know that it is not right, you're not supposed to do. Before we didn't know anything, we did many wrongs. That is okay. But once you know that this is not right and you're doing, that will stop your evolution. So in this soul spiritual law, sometimes you might your growth might stop. You might be there only, or you will be progressing. But there is no going back. This you need to remember. Okay? There is no going back, but your growth will stop. Again, whenever you realize and you start doing good, the greater things will happen. So ultimately, if you're being a Hitler doing all the harm, so the harming, distracting is all about the baby soul concept. So you will come back, but helping unconditional love, divine compassion, unconditional compassion is about the infinite soul. Okay, so when you are in this side, that means you become liberated. So when you are part of goodness, when you are part of loving, caring, compassion, you are in the state of old soul to infinite soul. I hope this is clear to you, because you might think that, okay, then everything is an experience. So I keep on harming others and part of destruction. So there also my soul is evolving. So it is evolving, but you are still at the stage of baby soul. So you're again coming back, coming and stuck in your own circles. We need to liberate ourselves. So to liberate, you should be part of the greater contribution of love and compassion. Live and let live, and be a greater contribution to this universe. This universe has been created for us to be in a peace and harmony. This we should remember. The ultimate thing is the infinite possibilities. So what? Now we are liberated. We are not born. We are free from the incarnations, because we have We have learned all the experiences, and we have come out of all the desires, and we also help the whole people to come out of the suffering. So we are liberated now. So now what? So from here onwards, the true journey begins. There are this earth only is not one place. You just see there are galaxies and multiple lakhs crores of galaxies over there, in number of parallel dimensions, worlds. There's so much of infinite possibilities, infinite stars where you can go and live your life, explore your life. From here, earth is a school where you learn. When the moment you complete the school, then you're out to experience the beauty of this whole cosmos. And there is no limit from there. You become an unlimited being. So infinite possibilities of you can come back as an avatar to this earth planet, or there are lakhs of earth other planets over there where there you can go and be an incarnate over there and teach people about the lessons which we have learned here, or any new lessons you can learn. You can sit in the Tapoloka and do tapas, or you can go to the Satya Loka and you can be part of a new planet's creation. You can be anything, n to the power of n, infinite possibilities. How beautiful it is, friends. Once in my dream state, I have experienced myself sitting in the cosmos, and I'm just like how we walk in the garden. I was just going from here to there, and the beautiful fusion of colors and the beauty, the energy, the experience of the bliss. We cannot speak in words. Truly liberated, not bound by anything. This is the main aim of our Pyramid Spiritual Society, to become an infinite soul and experience the infinite possibilities. So let us all come out of this mundane, whatever we are stuck here, and liberate ourselves to and live a magnificent life for ourselves. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much, dear Satya, for giving me this beautiful opportunity. Thank you.
So, thank you so much, Ragini ma'am. Really, it is again a higher wisdom. So, so most whole world should learn it, should hear it. Then we know the why. The same question I had before the meditation, like I am observing everywhere like that. Why the in the same family one person is intelligent and learning, and another one is not learning and poor. The families also when I am observing, one is professors and lecturers, high salary, high their salaries, they are rich. Very people are on the ground and the poor and cleaning there. Why it is like that? I have that question there. But after meditation, I came into meditation. I came to know everything, like listening to the masters through Patriji, through meditation. I was liberated. Like this, and I'm no suffering more, because yes, he is in this state. I can understand it. Yes, respect and accept, and he's there in that state. But you said that if you know it is bad or good, but if it is bad, if you know that, we don't do that again. Then mostly your most thing is we are all like we are universal. We are all consciousness. You told the all loss. I'm so dumped today because a lot of energy. I can't
Yeah.
talk. This is
Yeah.
going on me. Yes, you said that this one ocean. If you took the ocean, the water is in the hands, and the same water is from the hands. But we are also like that. We are all are one. We are all are from the ocean came. That same way we are all that from up. But only we should forcefully So also I'm listening, I'm observing so many people self-mord. Yes, it is really painful when if you listen, hearing it. That again we know the truth as a meditator, but you can't say anything there as a meditator. You know, that is things happens. Yes, we should not give up our lives forcefully. Let we came here to experience our lives, and then you also law of karma. Also, it is the one of the important to understand it law of karma, because always what we give come back, it will
Yeah.
come back us. In this state we are hatred, our desires are not fulfilled, we go away again, we'll take the birth birth and rebirth, reincarnation, again the same experience we should do, we should experience, we must experience it. These all things is relative truth, which we have to know. But today is a lot of lot of knowledge. Really, so many things. Thank you so much again, friends. Really, we should evolve. We should in our path. I think. Please, yes. Thank you so much for Ragini ma'am. Higher wisdom is giving, and I'm very happy for it. No words for me. Thank you, friends, for coming and listening to you, listening to us. And yes, we will meet again next week.
Yes.
Until then, bye, friends. Thank you, friends.